What's going on, guys? This is Fatman the Hawk.
We're back. We ain't dealing with no little fucking bitches anymore. Running around talking shit, running diapers, putting little tampons up their pussy like little twat waffles. Don't know how to handle themselves like a fucking man. Want to go kick guys out of their league. Thanks for the help. Fuck you, Cheeto boy, you scumbag. Get fucked. It's time for Fatman and the Hawk. Let's give them some real news instead of that fucking trash thing you're trying to call a podcast. Going head to head. I'm the fat man. Lick my fucking balls. Let's give him some news, Hawk.
It might be the best intro of all time. It might be. It might be the best intro of all time.
It's gone from fuck you, Tom Brady, to fuck you, Cheeto boy.
All right, so anybody that's in the league, it's imploding. We're sorry. We're getting that back. That's not why we're here, though. We're here to talk some football.
But yeah, we're going to talk some football. We're going to talk about the Madden League. So I put together the best roster ever, and some little Patriots user over there gets all butthurt because he knows he's about to catch a whooping. Goes, kicks the Hawk out of the league because he thinks he's some fucking big shot. When all he was doing was giving us a little bit of help. So fuck him, Fatman and the Hawk. We're going to wait till Madden 22 comes out. We're going to drop another fucking league. Big John, hopefully you get a PlayStation by then so you can come join us, and we're going to fucking tear shit up. No bitches. Bring your fucking diamond skin because we're talking shit all the way home.
I'm fired up now. I don't even know how I'm going to sit here in this chair. I'm so fired up ready to hit somebody.
Shot. When all he was doing was giving us a little bit of help. Look, so it's on fucking repeat, bud. Eat shit all the way home.
All right. So Aaron Rodgers officially holds out. This has kind of been going on. We know it. $93,000 they could fine him. Is anybody surprised?
What?
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 What? Are you surprised about the Rodgers?
No, come on, man. He's over in Hawaii, living his best life, hanging out with his newly betrothed. I don't know if they're married, just fucking whatever. Good for him. But they're hanging out, riding the waterfall. It's OTAs. It's fucking Aaron Rodgers, man. The guy rolls out of bed and throws touchdowns. Let's go.
Yeah, I made the point, though. Like, I really think this is the best situation for him. Is there really another spot in the league that he could go to that's a better spot than Green Bay? They've got a great defensive line, arguably one of the best corners in the NFL.
Yes.
There
are places.
Like where?
The Dolphins? Tampa Bay? I think Pittsburgh. Denver is a good choice.
Dallas, even though they just signed Dak Prescott? I don't know about that.
Hey, put Aaron Rodgers in New England.
Put Aaron Rodgers in New England. Then Cheeto will have something to be happy about.
Hey, put Aaron Rodgers in Tennessee, baby.
Tannehill's there.
Who needs Tannehill? Fuck, you taking Aaron Rodgers over Tannehill 9 ways from Sunday. Name one quarterback you're not taking over Aaron Rodgers.
Russell Wilson and Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes. Done.
I'm taking Aaron Rodgers over all of them.
Not
taking Aaron Rodgers over Brady because he's still got more mobility. I'm taking Rodgers over Mahomes because he's got more brain power. Russell Wilson, hey, he throws too many red zone INTs. If Rodgers, he's just going to throw that away. He's got that low touchdown interception ratio for a reason. Him smart. He know where to throw football.
He know where to throw football. See, the thing is, like, when you talk about Rodgers versus Wilson, they're Wilson definitely turns the ball over more. But Wilson also is the guy that's going to win you the game when you need it in the fourth quarter and not fold. He'll throw you that TD pass with the game on the line. That's crazier than Cheeto boy. Russell Wilson is better than all of them. Go Russ. In Russ we trust. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, honestly, I take Russ over 31.
You're Parker. That's what I have for Cheeto Boy. Fuck him. I'm sick and tired of doing them quarterback film rooms. Let's get into some positions that matter. Let's watch some fucking centers. Let's watch some tackles. Let's watch some offensive guards. Let's watch some defensive tackles. Let's watch some linebackers smash some motherfuckers. Quarterbacks are boring. Give me smash mouth, knock your fucking teeth out, bloody face football. That's what I want.
Has Rodgers ever been on a Madden cover? Nah, Brady and Patty are on twice.
Ooh.
And from our lineman, he says yes.
Give me some fucking lineman film study. Come help us out with that, Big John. You're the best offensive lineman I know.
Yep. Okay, so let's move on to topic here. Justin Fields rips heart out.
Hey, so Matt Nagy comes out, right? Says, Justin Fields, Big John, you're in. You're in. So Matt Nagy comes out after OTAs and says, hey, Justin Fields got the rip your heart out mentality. Andy Dalton's still our day one starter, but this kid's got a chip on his shoulder. He's out here dropping fucking dimes. Hey, we're the Chicago Bears, and we might have a quarterback.
Yeah. Honestly, I just like his demeanor so far. You know, he looked like he's got that Game 7 look in his eye. You know, just look at their pictures. Look at all the rookie quarterbacks' pictures. Everybody's smiling like they're in kindergarten, except him. I don't know, man. I think Fields might be the surprise best quarterback in the draft, honestly. Like, I just like the way he's carrying himself. I like he's got the toughest competition, in my opinion. You know, those other guys, let's see, Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe the second toughest competition for Trey Lance. I mean, honestly, I think Andy Dalton's going to be a struggle for him to start over. But if he's, you know, if he has this mentality that he's going to go in and shock people, he's going to go in and just he wants to be a winner, he wants to be a starter, you know, that might be our surprise guy. We got Andy Dalton is under. Ooh. Oh, man.
Clark, I'm out there watching. If you want me to sit here, pick my nose, pick my teeth on camera, I will. Because it seems like that's the kind of content I was just watching from Cheeto Boy over there.
Oof. Let me get this one. Justin Fields is going to shock everyone. Kid is a stud. He'll be the first successful Ohio State quarterback to ever come from Ohio State University. Mark it down. Take it to the bank.
So I am not a huge Ohio State guy. Most of you know. Penn State guy. Born, raised, Pennsylvania. You're just kind of a Nittany Lion. That's the way you're raised. Haskins has happy feet, but I think they're all coachable things. So I think in Pittsburgh, he has a chance to become a good starter in the league.
Yeah, there's another thing, like from PFF, I believe they were talking about, you know, like throws that matter, like throws that are on target. Like he's got your face is gonna bounce.
It's flat. That's what it's made for.
Yeah, like he had like the highest completion percentages on like throws that, you know, meant something towards going down the field or some shit like that. I have to actually read up on the stat, but through PFF, he was like the best ranked quarterback out of all of them in the rookie class. So I don't know. I'm like really intrigued on this. Like you already know my opinion. I just like the way the guy handles himself, and that's like a big thing for me when it comes to guys, how their off field is.
Well, Justin Fields he's had to compete with Trevor Lawrence his entire life.
Right.
And he always kicked his ass. Like every head-to-head. So he has to put up with everyone saying that Trevor Lawrence is the golden child with the golden arm and he's going to rule the league. And you got little old Justin Fields over here just reaching up and punching him in the mouth every chance he gets. Do I think? Look, I'm not big on Ohio State quarterbacks, but I think if one could be successful, it's probably going to be Fields.
Yeah.
Because we've seen the guys with the chip are usually pretty successful. Like Mahomes, I get it. He was a high pick, number 10, but he still remembers that shit. He still talks shit about it. You see him every once in a while. Tom Brady, 7th round, still has a list of the fucking guys' names posted in the back of his locker or some shit, I think, while the quarterback's taken before him. Aaron Rodgers, he's got a chip. He wanted to go to San Francisco. He wanted to be number 1 overall. Now he's kind of being a super uber cunt, but hey, is that Cheeto Boy? Is Cheeto Boy our Aaron Rodgers?
No, Cheeto had to be the best of us 3 in order to be our Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I got you.
Haskins is doing well in Pittsburgh, I guess.
Bow to the Hawk.
Bow to the Hawk. Listen, Haskins doing well. See, I like this topic. That's something that's not really talked about right now. Is Haskins is looking primed to beat out, half a head over there in Mason Rudolph. So I kind of saw that coming. I'm sure you saw that coming.
So the thing is, he'll get to learn behind Big Ben, and Pittsburgh's known for having those big body pocket quarterbacks.
He's in such a good system too. Like those receivers are great. Like, he's got 3 really good young wide receivers, plus a 4th one that I like too.
So if the offensive line could keep Haskins upright and keep pressure off him, and he doesn't get the happy feet, and he has time to make a read, then he'll probably do all right because he's got a big arm.
Yeah.
And he's got receivers. No, Haskins is no longer with the Washington football team.
Somebody's been sleeping under a rock.
That's okay. Hey, so Jarrett Stidham's going to be the MVP.
Yep, MVP all day, son.
Playoff team with Jarrett Stidham.
Yep, he's going to beat out Mac Jones and Cam Newton. He's going to run faster than Cam. He's going to break tackles better than Cam, and he's going to outdime Mac Jones. Yeah, they have a squad. Big John agreeing to everything that we're saying, which is awesome. That's because Pittsburgh is a better team for young quarterbacks to learn from, not the ass football team's coaching. Come on now. Where he at? In hiding.
Where's who at?
I don't know. Who?
Hey, we're right here.
Yeah. Who's who? Who we talk about here? Cam. He's gonna break tackles.
Batman.
And he's gonna outdone.
In case you didn't catch it, I'm the fat man. Lick my balls. Let's talk some football, Hawk.
I can't believe you edited yourself, Mullen. I had to. Can't say that shit.
Can't say what?
No, I'm not going to repeat it.
I missed it?
Yeah, you missed it.
I'll catch the playback.
Yep. You'll catch it. It looks like all our viewers are in Fatman and the Hawk.
That's
I
cool.
love it, though. Trubisky out of the league in first year without Robinson. Let's see.
Say it.
Trubisky out of the league first year without Robinson. They're with the Bills now. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be a solid backup.
So it's funny because I was tagging all that. I was in the war zone saying all that shit.
He never got a fair shot. You know, I kind of agree with this, John, because, like, if you think about it, it's not like he played terrible. And if you go back through the last 5 weeks of the season last year, he was literally the best quarterback besides Lamar Jackson in that stretch.
Right.
So, I mean, there's that. You know, Trubisky, I'm okay. Their offense was dog shit. Very true, because believe it or not, through the first 11 weeks, I believe, they were competing with the Jets as the worst offense in the NFL.
Goddamn fucking Jets.
Yep. Remember when the Matt Nagy guy came on?
Yep.
Oh man, dude, that was funny. I feel like I put him. I feel like he'll never come back to the pod.
Matt fucking Nagy. Yeah, he got roasted.
Yep. All right, let's move on. Kyle Long injury. We got a lineman here.
So he just came out of retirement. The Bears brought him back and then traded him, or they let him come back and then he signed with Kansas City or traded him or whatever. I think he just signed with them and then gets hurt during OTAs. And from Andy Reid said he may need surgery.
Ooh.
So that's kind of rough because it's a long road back, especially for linemen. You sat around for a year. A lot of these guys, once they get out of the league, the linemen especially, they'll lose a bunch of weight. So he probably spent the last year. He was saying he's feeling great coming in, and then whacks his knee. I'd hate to see him need surgery.
Yeah,
because we saw how good Patrick Mahomes is without that offensive line, which is exactly why quarterback is the most important position in the NFL. Because we all know, if you have a quarterback back there, offensive line or not, you're going to win every football game. Just ask ESPN and Fox Sports.
Ask Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Ask Russell Wilson in Seattle.
Yeah,
Two of the three best quarterbacks in the NFL couldn't win without a decent offensive line.
And this is why we hear quarterbacks come out and cry that their fucking offensive lines are trash.
Right.
Hey, we're still going to pay the quarterbacks all the money because they have the longest careers, and linemen are a dime a dozen.
That is false. Seattle hasn't had a lineman as good as Walter Jones or Steve Hutchinson since they left. We've never had a guy that could replace him. Now, our center a couple years ago, want to say, we traded him to the Saints. I can't think of his name right now, but he was really good, and we didn't get a person that was able to replace him as well. We had Russell Okung. We drafted that guy, and that guy was hurt every 3 freaking weeks. So we were never able to replace that left tackle that we've been missing since 2008. We haven't replaced that left guard either. Like, we don't want to hear about Seattle Hawks.
The Saints. I can't think of his name.
We all want to hear about Seattle. Oh, they want to hear about the Dolphins and how Tua is going to be the MVP.
Oh,
He didn't do the offense, didn't have no weapons. Over there throwing 5 touchdowns in a downpour in Miami. He's doing big things.
What about that 5 picks?
5 picks. We talk about practice?
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 Dak signs with Jordan.
The man's rolling in the dough.
That's an interesting thing there. Yeah, of course he's rolling in the dough.
So he's the first NFL player to sign for Jordan shoes.
Ever in the history of the league?
Yep.
So not only is Jordan in NASCAR now, but now he's in the NFL. Jordan's everywhere.
Not even Prime did it, but and Prime was making all the money.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's an interesting fact.
So I don't know what it's a 5-year deal. We'll make him we'll make him the only Jordan Brand quarterback, the only Cowboys player and highest paid NFL player on the Jordan Brand roster. So apparently there are other players, just not quarterbacks.
Probably said fuck Adidas after his ankle snapped.
I could see that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, maybe.
I'd be a little leery,
Yeah, for sure.
What are you doing? You playing with your camera?
Yeah. Yep, we had a person walk through.
Oh.
Yep, trying to be nice.
Were they naked?
Could have been.
Nice.
Could have been.
That's the OnlyFans content.
Yeah, I would never wear them again. Yeah.
So A Hall of Fame game.
Cowboys versus Steelers.
Cowboys versus Steelers. Now, is that a preseason game or is that a regular season game? Because I see that's supposed to be kicking off the season.
Yes, Hall of Fame game is always in the preseason. It's always the very first official. Well, I don't know if it's an official game, but it's the first game of the year.
So, in other words, it don't matter. All the scrubs are going to be playing.
I love the Cowboys, but Dak is bad. So, what is your overall opinion, AJ, on the Dak signing? Like, are you feeling some type of way about that? Were you open to keeping Andy Dalton?
Yeah, I got to show you this. This is funny.
Okay.
I don't know why it's all twerpy. There it goes.
There we go.
Now that's a Madden cover right there, boy. That right there is what the cover of Madden should be. Fuck the quarterbacks. Spread that love.
Wasted money that should have went to defense. Go ahead.
It was the last non-quarterback to be on the cover of Madden. Gronk?
It might have been Gronk or Sherman. Because I think it's Lamar, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady. And I think it was Gronk before that.
Yeah, probably. So that's 5 years?
Yeah. And I think Sherman was the year before that. I think Sherman was 2016. But wasted money that should have went to the defense. You know what, though? I'll say this about Dallas. Is yet sure, they kind of flubbed it. They kind of flubbed it on the signing of Dak because, honestly, they made him the highest paid player on their franchise, and I think it was the highest signing bonus ever too. Like it was huge. But Dalton was cheaper, and like I had this theory, like okay, you don't know how he's going to come back from his ankle. Yeah, Sherman was on Madden 25 anniversary. See, I thought that was Barry Sanders. I thought Sherman was on 2016. I might be wrong though. But anyways,
we need Calvin Johnson on the cover. I thought Calvin Johnson was Madden 25 or Barry Sanders.
Yeah, I don't know. We have to go through and look at that again. This is why we have a final fact tile.
Right?
Yeah, but anyways, but they went out and they drafted a great draft. Like their defense looks really good right now. Yeah, they're all young players, but they're all young players that will eventually grow. They're all young players that will eventually get better. Plus, with Dan Quinn signing, I think that was probably the biggest signing in the NFL that people aren't really talking about. See, I told you it was Barry Sanders.
But see, there was one with AP as well.
Yeah, look at that.
So,
let's go. Don't quiz me on my Madden covers, there, John.
Well, I'm just curious as to what year Calvin Johnson was.
Yeah. So, like Dan Quinn with this defense, it's kind of built similar to what Seattle was when he took over. Honestly, like that's one of the teams I would like to see sign Sherman, just because Sherman knows that 2015. So when was 25? Was 25 2012 then? Probably.
I got no idea.
I think 25 might have been the 2012 year. But them possibly signing Sherman would be huge. He knows the system. He played there with Dan Quinn before. And, maybe just getting those guys right for that system. What I like about it is you're going to play a whole lot of Tampa 2. Like, it's just going to be like, hey, listen, this is your job. Go and fucking do it. And if you don't, you're gone. That's what it's going to be like in Dallas this year. There's going to be a lot of man, a lot of base defenses. And honestly, base defenses work in today's NFL. You rush 4 linemen, you get back there, and you got guys covered in the field. You make the opposing quarterback read the field. So like Dan Quinn, huge sign. Unfortunately, didn't work out for him in Atlanta. He had some blown lead problems, but that's okay. That's okay. Dak is a stud. I don't know why people hate him. I have loved if they let him go and he went to New England. So it's this thing, like, I don't hate Dak. I think Dak was a pretty good quarterback statistically. It's just one of those things where I feel like he has a hard time playing when the game is still close. Like when the game is 7-7, 10-14, 17-14, like things like that with the game on the line or not on the line, like the game is close. That's when he kind of folds. And then all of a sudden you're down 24-10 or 24-13, and that's when he shows up. That's my issue with Dak. You go and you look at the splits through his stats, right? He gets I believe it's 43% of his yards in the first half, but it dips down to like 15 in the third quarter and then back up to 30-some just in the fourth quarter alone.
Right.
So, I mean, that's my issue with Dak. He only shows up when the game's already out of reach.
So what you're saying is Dak is a trash time quarterback.
A trash time quarterback. I just think he plays better when he's going against soft zones and he's going up against the teams that aren't, necessarily playing their base defenses the whole time. Just my opinion on it. That's because Zeke is too slow. Zeke is not slow runner, man. He can still take it to the house.
He's out there looking like an Ewok. He had a rough year last year. Zeke washed? That's the question. Is Zeke washed?
I don't think so. I think he's like 6th all time in average yards per game, but he's also the first running back to actually average less yards on a year per year basis in NFL history. But it's not like he's like drastically different. Like it's all the way down to like 81. And 81 yards a game is still pretty good in the NFL.
So somebody agreed. James agrees with me. He's washed.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree that he's washed. I just think that they had a rough year overall, especially with I think they have 5 total quarterbacks starting for the Cowboys throughout the year.
Hey, don't forget they had one bad man, Ben DiNucci.
DiNucci.
Anybody needs a DiNucci rookie card, I got a handful.
It's a me, DiNucci. Woo-ha!
Jake Luton. How'd that work out for me?
Oh, that's hilarious. Jake Luton. Hey, anybody wants a Jake Luton rookie card? Fat Man's got a couple.
Auto.
But I don't think you're ever going to sell those.
That's what I get for listening to the Hawk.
Yeah.
Playing too much fucking Kellen Mond Madden over there.
Kellen Mond's the GOAT. Josh Gordon benefits.
Go ahead, say what the fuck?
What the fuck?
All right. So for those of you that didn't hear or see, the NFL is looking into alternative pain treatments with CBD and THC and the marijuana. So the first player I thought of that would benefit from that was that guy right there, Josh Gordon, the greatest never was.
It is true. He is the greatest ever was. You know who's another person's career that comes to mind when you say this is Percy Harvin.
Ricky Williams?
Ricky Williams. He's another person. Like they come to my mind. Like you see that, and that's what I think of. Like Percy Harvin had all those headaches. Like there was like an interview where he was like, "Dude, I was high for every game." Like he could not play the game because his headaches were so bad. And honestly, he was a great fucking talent. Like Adrian Peterson came out and had like an interview, I want to say like 12 years ago, and was like, yo, one day I'm going to tell my kids I got to play with Percy Harvin, because that's how talented the guy was. And I respect AP's game.
That's cumulative concussions. That's what the headaches were from.
Yeah, sure. It's because he was beating his head off of other helmets for 20 years of his life.
But I still love them headshots. Best hit. Give me Vontez Burfict highlights all day.
You would be a fan of that guy.
Give me Bud Dupree killing Matt Moore. Give me Joe Flacco watching his soul leave his body getting smoked by Kiko.
Yeah, there was one person that celebrated that one and then hated it at the same time.
I still don't think Joe Flacco knows where he's at.
I have headaches every day, but I've had 7 total concussions in my life.
Yep. THC and CBD. Josh Gordon.
Yeah.
What?
What? What?
What?
What?
What? What? My internet dropped. My internet dropped. What? What? Oh, I'm back.
Oh man, this is great. When the fat man is salty, the fat man.
I ain't even salty, bud.
No, you're not salty? Not a little bit?
I'm this is my therapy, bud. He ain't even do nothing to me.
Yeah, I know. Picked on your boyfriend.
Picked on my boyfriend. You gotta be the alpha. Hetero life mates over here.
Yep. I kind of want to talk about some OTAs. Let me see if I can pull up some reports.
We are the Kinky Kelly and Sexy Stud Show.
Yep. Yes, we fucking are.
So I know another thing that happened in OTAs. We can go ahead and get that Josh Gordon benefits off the screen here, maybe if I can't find it. Hey, there we go. So, there was a fight in Buffalo Bills OTAs last week. Offensive lineman, defensive lineman. Apparently, Josh Allen threw an interception. Defensive lineman took it back to the house. Words were exchanged. The guy who intercepted the ball chucked the ball at the offensive lineman, and a fist was flying. Hey, this is testosterone. This is football. This is a man's sport. We're getting after it, even in OTAs. I want your lunch. That's what I'm about right now in OTAs. That's what a lot of guys are saying, and that's. Like the vets, like I think that's what they're numb to, right? A lot of them forget, and you always heard Shannon Sharp say it, like the guy behind me wants my job more than I do. I have to get up earlier. Like I'm getting older and slower. I got to get up earlier. I got to work out harder. I got to study more film. Like it's just, I don't think a lot of these guys in OTAs right now realize that, and that's why the fights break out, because you have the young guys trying to make a name for themselves and get paid, and then you have the bums that are vets, been there a while, fat, dumb, and happy. Don't realize the work that's getting put in by these younger guys that maybe aren't as talented.
Another report of OTAs. I know we're talking about Seahawks again, but Jamal Adams hasn't been reporting to OTAs. Seattle has waived him, so they're not fining him. Pete Carroll came out, said he's confident that they're going to make a deal. I think that's the whole reason why he's holding out a little bit. You know, Jamal Adams has made it known, you know, when he was with the Jets that he would like to be signed long term, that he feels like he's done enough in the NFL to warrant that type of a contract. But Pete Carroll's saying he's confident. They want him at camp. They love Jamal Adams in Seattle. He did break the record for a defensive back for most sacks in a single season at 9.5. And honestly, if he starts a whole year, I think he could crush that.
So Xavier Howard is holding out as well in Miami. He wants to get paid. And I know Stephon Gilmore in New England is holding out, which I don't think really matters because I think he's on the block anyway.
You booked a spacious little summer home.
I'm kind of worried about losing Xavier Howard.
Yeah, he can come to Seattle all day. He can come to Seattle. Another OTA report, Patrick Mahomes, you know, his team isn't as strong as it was in years past. Yeah, he's got a better offensive line, but they don't have no Sammy Watkins now. Basically, it's a Tyreek Hill and McCole Hardman, Travis Kelce type thing. But, you know, they also got Antonio Callaway, which is great. And, you know, he's optimistic right now about doing more with less. So, I mean, honestly, though, I feel like he's a little bit – I don't want to say bashing, but it's kind of like I don't know, like the word for it. It's kind of like a quick little jab at the offense right now. Like they're not as good as it was last year or the year before. Let's see. TAs. Juneteenth. Cardinals offensive line learning. TAs right now for the Cards. So hopefully he gets that stuff worked out. I want to see if I can find some more TA reports.
All right. So, hey, if you like Fat Man and the Hawk, go ahead over, follow our Facebook page. We not only are we doing a football thing, but we do video games and other stuff. We were in a time slot for the Warzone on Sunday nights at 7:30. At this time, Batman and the Hawk will not be going live in the Warzone anymore. I know
we help every kind of business.
live over there.
Business. Millions use our tools for everything from taking
You
payments.
want to mute that book?
Yep, sorry, my bad. I didn't know it was playing an ad.
But as far as us doing lives over there, they got a guy now. He can have our time slot if that works better for them. Not sure our content fits that group anymore. We're moving on, unfortunately. We want to do other stuff than just football. So we hate being pigeonholed. It started feeling like a job. It wasn't fun anymore. So thanks, Warzone, for everything. The guys that came with us, thanks, but we're done.
Okay, we're done.
We can keep going. We're on YouTube and our group page. But I'm fucking done.
I'm done. Did you take the Warzone out of the live?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's go. Zach Wilson. I'm just going to read the actual report here from Zach. It's hard to say exactly how you did when asked about his performance. Personally, in my eyes, I feel I can improve every single day. I feel like I'm learning something every single day. Even on the good days, it's still frustrating. It's just because it's like a foreign language. Every single day, it's the same plays, but you're getting different reps, different looks at, different defensive coverages, whatever it is. You know, the big thing about the Jets is Zach Wilson going to be another Sam Darnold. You know, that's really the big thing of Zach Wilson right now.
I don't think so. Zach Wilson doesn't have Adam Gase to deal with.
That and there's a lot of comparisons to Zach Wilson to Rodgers. Like Zach has a really, really nice ball that he could fit into some tight windows. Arm strength's not the strongest like Rodgers, but it's a nice little flick to the wrist.
I wish Zach Wilson the best when he's not a New York Jet anymore.
Right.
But I know, like, he went to BYU, so he's probably a good human being. Most folks who go to BYU are good human beings. I hear they're pretty strict. He has an advantage in New York where it's not Adam Gase, but the disadvantage is you have a first-time head coach who's a defensive coach. So how does that help a young quarterback? I'm not sure it does.
You know what, though? But it's not – dude, he came from Shanahan, right? So, I mean, you got to think that he learned some things from Shanahan. You know?
Maybe.
Come on.
Where are we going?
I got so much traffic in my house right now.
Are we Spider-Man?
Yeah, we Spider-Man. But, yeah, like you'd have to think that scheme had to kind of rub off on him a little bit. And what was weird about Salah is he was kind of like main media when he watched the 49ers. There was a lot of eyes, a lot of cameras on him. Like they were talking about him almost every single game, which is something.
If he's over there running the defense, you really think he's worried about what the offense is doing? He's trying to plot and scheme, and I don't know, man. I think their defense will be better. I don't think it's going to do anything to fix the offense unless he's got a really good offensive coordinator.
I don't know. We'll see. I got some hope for it. Hold on.
Uh-oh, he left. Where'd he go? I'm just cruising around here, guys, see if we could find any more news. Not a whole lot going on lately, unless I'm just looking the wrong places, which is very possible. So here I am, just staring at the camera, picking my nose. Hawk ran away, and I'm trying to find some other things here we can go off on topic here. There he is.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Had to take care of some stuff. All right, so let's see. We did Patrick Mahomes, Jamal Adams, Kelvin Beacom, Zach Wilson. You know what's crazy about the Zach Wilson thing? It seems like he's getting the least amount of coverage compared to everybody else. Like, is that just a me thing, or do you see that too?
I don't know. I've kind of cut myself off from all of it lately, so
Right.
I haven't really been following any of it.
Yeah. We got Judah in here. Hey, Judah, what's going on, buddy? So let's see here. Trying to find more OTA stuff.
Where's Judah watching us at on?
He's
Batman and the Hawk. Could be YouTube.
Yeah, he's on Fat Man and the Hawk. Give me a Go Hawks in the chat, please.
Fuck them Hawks.
Go Hawks all day. I'm actually going to type in some Raiders. We never talk about the Raiders.
Derek Carr. Is he trade bait or not? I heard there's some stuff about the Bears bought a plot of land or something too. Across the parking lot, bought a racetrack or something.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Talking about moving the stadium, maybe?
Maybe.
Getting out of old Soldier Field.
All right, here's some. As a WVU, I don't want that, alum, I have been watching Darius Stills for some time, and I'm delighted the Raiders signed him. How is he doing at OTAs? A guy who I like a lot, an undrafted rookie from West Virginia, real good dude, but he got a lot of twitch. He played 3 technique. He got a lot of keep saying he got a lot of twitch. You could just tell in the movements when we on the drills and stuff. He got a little something to him. So I like his game a lot. So we got an undrafted free agent making some waves in the Raiders OTAs right now. Darius Stills.
So what you're saying is he's twitchy?
Yep. Another person I'm seeing is Henry Ruggs. The speedster has been active and at his work in the offseason, creating more chemistry between him and Carr. He's looked at fast. He's improving on his route running abilities and his instincts. It may be too early to say exactly how the Raiders will use Ruggs, but it's fair to say that he will get the opportunities in his second season. He was kind of the quietest one.
Chuck the rock deep. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah, dude, he's one of the fastest guys in the league.
Run, Ruggs, run.
Javin White has come a long way. White has worked extremely hard from going an undrafted free agent. He's now worked his way up from the practice squad and got a few snaps on special teams at an outside linebacker. So he's a guy to look out for going forward. Yeah, that's some interesting stuff we haven't talked about in a while. You know, I don't think we've talked about the Raiders in since season started.
Probably not. The last thing I remember is Linda Go Fishing, Purple Walrus. All right. I feel therapeuticized. This was fun. I like these impromptu ones, especially when my titties are all on Twitter.
Okay, man.
Hey, look, I got nothing else for you guys today. Hawk, anything?
Nah, man, I got nothing. Thanks for all those who did come in and join us.
So remember, we're going to roll out a Madden 22 league at launch. At launch?
At launch.
At launch. We're going to keep doing the football things once we have some actual fucking content and we're not forcing it. And in the meantime, we're going to be streaming video games. Madden, Castlevania, Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night is next.
Symphony of the Night is next.
Symphony of the Night is next.
Super Castlevania 4. So we're hodgepodge at Fat Man and the Hawk.
Yes.
We do it all. We sell T-shirts. We talk football. We talk video games. We talk movies. I'm still waiting for some bum over there to finish watching the Castlevania anime.
All right, I'll get on it. I got time today.
And watch Loki.
Okay, I'll try to watch that first episode. I think the second one comes out tonight.
And the second one's already out, bud. Came out Wednesday.
Oh, shit. All right, yep, got to get on that.
Maybe some Mighty Ducks.
I don't know about some Mighty Ducks, bud.
Oh, it's the fucking Mighty Ducks, bud.
Dude, I've never been a Mighty Ducks guy.
Get a fucking clue, bud. Give your balls a tug.
Give your balls a tug. But all right, this is the Fat Man and the Hawk. I'm the Hawk.
Lick my balls. I'm the Fat Man. Hey, go fuck yourself.
See us next time.